Hello and welcome back. This is part 2 in the video series. I'll put a link up to part 1 there. But this part 2 is talking about my live setup that I'm preparing for a gig in March. And this particular video is talking about VHIKK and the Oneiroi and how I'm using these in my live setup and kind of going into a bit of detail of them. What I want to do first though is let's listen to them. So let's bring VHIKK up. I've got a kick going on. No, let's just mute that for the moment. I'll mute everything else and just listen to VHIKK. So it's that plus a kick drum, pretty much. Watch the other videos, the links in the description. I have no idea what's going on in here. I wish I did, but whatever it is, it's amazing. I get the idea of some of it, and I've read the online webpage about what everything does and the descriptions of each of the things. But this thing does not have a bad sounding spot in it whatsoever. So it's most definitely a sandbox playground to be able to turn on, fiddle. The stuff that I do know is that this is like a DJ style filter. Low pass, high pass, center. Amazing just to be able to have the control over the timbre right there. Obviously morphs the waveforms. I've got it in seed and scan mode. I think it's got something to do with wavetables. I do know that if I press these two, it'll randomize these settings, but it's fun just manually scrolling through them, although I do have some modulation going into scan, so it'll just continually change. And it's lots of fun. If you haven't seen it, there are videos of it on YouTube with people that know a lot more about it than me. Small independent Australian developer. This is the version 2 that's expanded. There's promises of more algorithms to come. There's already 9 different algorithms in there to be able to work through and play with. I love the feedback. I love so nice. It just has such a beautiful, it's not kind of ear piercing or screechy, it just creates a whole other kind of layer. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's so very cool. So how I've got this set up for this particular configuration is I've got some of these cool stackables from Synth Cable Supply, who are Australian based but are moving to the UK, and like they've just had this 21% sale off all things. So I finally got some stackables. I've been dealing with just like those little star adapters, or I've got some other kind of weird things that have got multiple kind of built into the middle of the cable. But this is cool. These are really tiny. They feel really, really nice. They're kind of gripped. Not sponsored by them. I bought them myself, but I'm really kind of happy. And look, I've got some up here, so it's really cool. And with the tendrils, it stays quite low. What I haven't tested, which I think will still work, is if they fit with a lid. I reckon if you had 2 on top, it wouldn't fit with a lid, but like that definitely feels like there's enough room for the lid. Anyway, I digress. So have just got these split out because these are going into the stereo input of the Oneiroi. And what I've been playing with was something that I've been doing with the Digitakt, which was with my other synths, recording layers of that and then being able to pitch those layers up and down on top to be able to kind of get a polyphonic synth type style. And so that has been what I've been attempting to do with the Oneiroi in terms of using the looper and being able to sorry, I get carried away. But yeah, so the idea of being able to have another layer of the VHIKK playing in the Oneiroi at a different pitch, at a different speed, to be able to give it another layer of sonic weirdly awesomeness. Yeah, anyway, how that came out. So, and it's been kind of as simple as I set the looper at 1 times, so it's going to record at 1 time of this. So I've got the VHIKK coming in as a second input, so I'm parallel processing as well. So let's just listen to that really quickly, because so the VHIKK by itself, and then that's the VHIKK running through the Oneiroi filter, resonator, echo, and then ambience as well for just weird, crazy spaciness. So, sorry, got carried away again. So bringing up the VHIKK, pressing and holding record, maybe doing something. And now that's going, bring the looper in. And so, because it's on 1-times, I know they're happening together. But let's pitch it up. Or pitch it down. And the other fun bit is in the VHIKK, the wavetable will derive from whatever you've put into the looper. So this is a derivative of the VHIKK. So if we're VHIKking, just turns into an awesome hot mess. Lots of fun to be had just with these two and playing through. And it gives me the option to be able to play with a filter, with the echo settings, the resonator, like the ambience just does something else. Let's have a listen. Yes, so these two work really, really well together. Having these effects in here, both big modules, but worth every piece of HP because super sonically flexible, especially what I enjoy doing, which is creating these crazy layers of droney weirdness with feedback coming in and stacking and stacking and stacking. What I said in the other video, the only kind of missing part here for me that I'm still to work out with the routing and where all the audio is going is being able to sidechain that, because when we bring in some kicks, and we start doing this, it just gets a bit messy with the kick and all the other stuff. So my next job is to just sort of work out how I can sidechain this stuff with my kick signal, and I think it's going to take a bit of rerouting some stuff in here to be able to work that through. But if I work that out, I'll share my solution with you. Shorter video, just wanted to talk about the awesomeness of these two and give you an example of what they can do and how they can do it and how they kind of roll together. Thank you again for watching. I keep saying thank you, but I really, really mean it. It's just me talking about weird stuff, making weird stuff, and that there's people out there that enjoy listening to this and watching this and getting a bit of this sort of technique stuff down. Rock, stoked. That's a metal hand hidden in from the corner here. Thanks very much. There's going to be a part 3 video of this, which is all just going to be on the Digitakt. So stick around if you want to kind of see how the Digitakt works into the ecosystem and some of the things that I'm doing with that. Thanks very much for watching. Catch you soon. Bye.